Hi, I'm Charlie O'Brien with the Association of Equipment Manufacturers. Thanks for joining us today to talk about the October tractor and combine sales. Unfortunately, we see the equipment sales going down again, same trends that we've seen in previous months. However, we do have a bright spot. If you look at the less than 40 horsepower tractor sales for the month, they were up, spiked 23%. That's a tremendous increase from the previous month. And what we'll see is sales of 11,469 units. This sector is up 8.1% for the year. And certainly the manufacturers that I've been talking to have been very pleased with the performance of this sector. Tractors in this sector are sold in the small acre farms as well as into the livestock sector. And it's a little different story than what we see on the row crop tractors. And let's take a look at those numbers. Again, this month we see the most dramatic drop in equipment sales in the two-wheel drive 100 horsepower and above category, dropping 29.5% for the month when compared to October of last year, resulting in an overall reduction of 23% year-to-date compared to the same period in 2014. Four-wheel drive tractors were down 22.9% for the month, making year-to-date decline of 42%, having sold only 2,562 units for the year. Combines also continue to show a dramatic reduction from last year, down almost 20%, which is the same percent drop that we saw in September, resulting in a year-to-date drop of 35%. These numbers are somewhat consistent with indicators we see on a global scale. Last week, AEM attended Agritechnica, the largest agricultural trade show in the world, held in Hanover, Germany. At Agritechnica, we were able to talk with many manufacturers as well as participate with the Agri-Evolution Alliance, made up of 13 associations located in key agricultural areas of the world. The Alliance shared information back and forth, and what we'd like to do is share with you some of the information that was shared by the Alliance. Now, let's look at the Confidence Index, which is an index created by having companies from around the world answer the same questions regarding the market. I would call your attention to the right side of the chart, with the last 3 data points starting in October of last year. The dark blue line on the top indicates how people are feeling about the future. You see an upward trend indicating some optimism at that time, but the latest survey suggests a more pessimistic view of the future with the market on the global scale with a downward trend. The light blue line on the bottom basically indicates how people are feeling about their current situation. You will see negative numbers going back to October of last year, illustrating people were feeling negative about the situation they were in at that particular time. Now let's zero in a little more on the feeling about the global demand. Again, I would call your attention to the last 3 bars on the right. If you look at an increase in the amount of gray shading in these bars, this indicates an unfavorable market condition. It has now moved to the mid 30% of the market feeling unfavorable about their markets. This is a pretty significant negative outlook. And if we look at our last chart that looks specifically at regions of the world, we can see that a great deal of pessimism is coming from both the United States and Brazil, with both markets showing over 50% of the responses in the unfavorable position. In a separate and upcoming broadcast, we'll be going into more details on the results of this global market report. That's a brief look at the farm equipment sales for tractors and combines for the month of October, as well as providing you a little bit of idea of the sentiments from around the world. Please join us next month for the latest result of the tractor and combine sales in November. For more information about equipment market, please visit our website at aem.org. And thanks again for joining us.